Hello. How's everyone doing today? I've had one of those, let's say weeks. I'm going to be very nice and say weeks. So tonight's going to be interesting because the way it's sounding, whether people had that week or not, they definitely had that day. My name is Charlie. I'm a non binary sci fi fantasy writer, and this is my husband, Brian.
Hello, hello.
This is Tom, who my husband, Brian, keeps trying to kill with trolls in the dark forest.
What?
So
Don't
I
try.
survived.
I keep failing.
And this is Megan, who
There's no
makes sure
try.
we're on the right screen while Brian is trying to kill Tom in the dark forest with trolls.
Murder! I love it.
Murder! Alrighty.
Do or do not.
Wait, and
Harry?
Oh,
yes, it's trying. We're trying. It's trying for a carry boop. And carry boop.
Carrie, can you hear us? Can you join us?
Carrie, can you hear me?
Hello.
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 Restart my
the light,
computer and it
Carrie.
took forever.
Definitely know that it's me doing this because I immediately go to Barbara
Any generous
Streisand.
souls out there, I have a coffee. Please help me buy a laptop.
Right.
My weekly
Oh,
call for
geez.
new tech. Please help.
So, Brian, you're moving the pigs.
Yeah, I'm working on that right now. I'm leveling up ground. So much ground to level out.
I do not want to hear it.
Yeah, you were digging out a
I mean,
basement down there. A root cellar. A milk shack. I don't know. I'm just saying words now.
I don't know why I did that. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons.
I wasn't close enough.
So many buttons.
I got excluded. So, I believe Tom was grabbing copper.
So yesterday was a day that happened, and let's just say I am not fully functional yet. So, as my reaction to yesterday was to just shut my brain
I didn't
down,
even touch a game.
which worked.
Okay, I went too far.
But I didn't
I've
take
been
into
having
account.
my computer, my car act like it's possessed.
Oh, man.
I think I finally figured out what the problem is. And
Gremlins?
the answer, per usual, is idiots at Walmart. So next week, I'm going to go to the dealership and go get a new terminal installed.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure they partly broke it, and that's why it keeps having electrical problems.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Been exciting and stressful. Very stressful.
I bet.
Speaking of stressful, if anybody within the sound of my voice is planning on going out this evening, I would highly recommend that you get yourself some cash.
Yeah.
The two of the world's largest credit card processors are currently experiencing a DDoS attack.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
Fun.
Yeah, their merchant
Yeah.
card processing is down.
Yes. And I know this is true in the United States and Canada. So
Wow.
that's fun.
It's
Yeah.
just that kind of week.
It is that kind of week. Like, it is. I've heard it from everyone I know, basically, talking about what a week they've had. even my friends in like far off, far flung places. Well, all of you are kind of far flung, but I talk to you regularly, so it doesn't feel that way. The people I don't talk to on the regular.
I'm trying not to yell at the cat and tell her that I don't care about her balls, because I know a lot of people that listen to my voice don't understand what I'm talking about when I say that. But
Now you want make me want to go listen to Stephen Lynch.
oh, Steven, you technically made music.
Mm-hmm. All I can hear right now is that one song. Involves the phrase, "Get your hand out of my pants."
That's okay. You said Stephen Lynch, and I immediately had Beatles start going through my head. I would not be caught sad in Georgia.
I've truly got a lack of memory right now because I'm just like, why did I die so many times over there on the map? Let me go find out.
Yeah, you fell a lot.
Oh, is that
Falling
what I did? I fell.
in a hole.
Down in a hole.
Dwarf dropped a rock on your head. I mean, a troll dropped a rock on your head.
Let's say if we have dwarves attacking us already, we're doomed.
I mean, that would explain the amnesia. These dwarves are not tame. I guess I have to kill them.
So on our other game that we've been playing, just the two of us, we have both had the experience of suddenly having the bird show up, explain to us Hilder, but she's not there.
Yeah. Not on that piece. So we at least got far enough out. But oh no.
And we also found the world's most evil island.
Yeah.
Because I came up upon it and it was beautiful and it was lush and it was meadows. And it was just this tiny little strip of meadows. And the rest of the island was plains and mountain.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just sucking you
Like,
in.
We only just got into the swamp.
like if it was an evil sombrero,
an evil sombrero.
the mountains would be the center of the hat, and the plains was all the rest of the hat.
Yeah.
And the tassel, if it has a little tassel loopy thingy, as some do, that was Black Forest. It was just a little too soft.
Just a
enough
touch.
to make you go, I could put a boat here, I'll be all right.
Yeah.
Angry Luxes and Disquitos later. Not okay. Not okay.
I did discover that I am very adept at running from felons. Because I'm still wearing bronze armor. And we wandered in and I'm like, this is a really pretty
Why
island.
are you blocking?
I don't know. I'm like, it's not gonna follow me. It's this thing right here. I don't want to follow my head. You know, I'm digging through anyhow.
Oh yeah, do we have stuff to make shields yet? I should probably have it.
Ish. There should be. So check in the box. Thanks to your you and Carrie's mining operations, there is processed copper and tin to make bronze. and there may be enough stuff to make a bronze shield.
Okay.
I wanted to go see if there was enough for a bronze sword.
Brand, you got to move the pigs.
Okay, I'm moving pigs. So, and since you're getting the copper, you get first dibs. Them's is the rules.
Them's is the Brian rules.
Hey, if you're digging it, you get first pick because you're out there in the thick of
See,
everything.
I hear you saying these words, but those were also the rules when I was digging it out. But you got first pick, so
No, you got first pick when you were digging that.
Uh,
That's why Tom gets first pick because Tom was the one digging it up. I was running around doing the dungeons and troll hunting and stuff. And now moving pigs. I'm gonna let that house fall on my head. It's gonna
Don't kick the house out.
the underminer strikes again.
Stop.
What? I'm getting the pigs. I'm leveling this out.
I have to build all that back up.
No, you don't.
The village is supposed to stay.
That will rebuild the house down lower.
No,
I could duplicate.
go away.
Board by board.
You've annoyed me enough to get your way. Go away.
But I'm moving the pigs.
Go away.
It's not. You said
Go. Get.
You said that.
I will come over to your computer, turn PvP mode on just so I can kill you. Get out. You've made enough of a mess of this. I have to undo everything that you've done. Dang it.
The pine trees are in.
He'd ask for your help.
Just so you're aware, you picked up some rocks.
Yeah, I saw that. Thank you. I stopped because I heard a deer. I thought, oh, I could shoot it real quick. I think it ran off. Okay. Oh, it did run off. There it goes. Yep, I got it anyhow. Oh yeah, this guy. See if I can get a few more deer around the perimeter, because usually there's some hanging out. Plus I can trim some quick lumber by thinning out all these little shrubbies. The nice thing, Tom, is you're able to portal everything back from the dig site now. I marked
Yeah, that does help a lot.
I marked a bunch of copper spots on my map, so if you need to, I can ping where the next nearest one is.
Okay.
When you're ready to move to another site. I think I had already sent you to a place where there was a cluster.
Yeah, there was a couple.
I'm gonna go once I get some wood together. Get that process going. I was gonna start running some black forest or continue running some of the black forest. I need to just run the dungeons when I come across them. Don't forget to bury your holes back in when you're done with them.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get me in trouble if Charlie falls into one of them. which I guess isn't a whole lot of incentive to bury it in if I'm the one that's going to get yelled at for it. But it is what it is. Let's see. Oh yeah, the carrots. Yay, carrots are ready.
Woo!
That means when the chicken house is done, we'll be able to plant seed carrots. I just have to.
Do you have you found Hodor yet?
Found what?
The dwarf.
I don't think so. We have chicken eggs though. If that's what you're asking. We have 4 eggs sitting in a box, waiting for a chicken coop. And originally they were waiting for seeds as well, which I found carrot. I just remembered I had found carrots last game, got them planted, and now I can go and make sure. I'm gonna go just check and make sure that I can make the carrot seeds, and I'll get those planted really quick. I'm out of wood already. Oh well. Wood's a thing. Also have carrots for anyone who wants carrot soup or whatever the other thing is there. There you go. Seed carrots. Yay.
Woo!
Oh, yeah. Oh wow. What's there? Oh, good, there is.
Every time I hear a boop, I just want to say kofi.com/Carrie H. Arthur.
Yep.
Yes, please.
Cool. I can make a sword. That's going to make a nice difference. I'll grab more tin while I'm out and about too.
Oh, there's a troll
So
over
when
here.
we get our other
Oh, what?
project up and going,
Troll.
Over at
Here, I'm on
Tea
my
Time.
way, Tom. I'm on my way.
every dime is going to that.
But where are you? You're at
Tea Temp.
B-Temp?
Mhm.
Oh. What? B-Temp shouldn't... I thought B-Temp was mine.
It's Black Forest.
No, B-Temp is out here.
T. T as in
Oh.
Tom.
T-Temp. I'm sorry.
See, this is why we need a better naming system. Like,
Yes.
No, that's not it. I
name
just
them after fictional characters.
need to not be dumb. Okay. Yep.
Thankfully,
On my
they're
way.
not used to throwing at higher people who have height advantage.
Where is he thumping around at? There he is. Oh, yeah. Do you need to repair the fence and all?
Probably.
Greatness, kiss her. Go for his eyeball.
Let's see how he's just aiming just a little too low.
Yeah. Just remember, if he hits you with those rocks, they will hurt a lot.
Oh,
Oh, he kills you! Oh,
No!
I feel like I jinxed you on that one.
Famous last words.
Famous last words. I'm like, if he hits you, congratulations. You can come out here and join us, and at least
am
getting
naked
your body
and
recovery will be
and
easy.
unarmed, and no, not going anywhere until I am properly provisioned.
Oh yeah, you got to get your stuff back.
Yeah.
This guy.
Oh my gosh! Out of the way, Birdie!
Blub. Blub.
I was was
again.
fine till you showed up.
I know. I showed up, killed the troll, looked like the hero, and yeah.
Ah!
Here, I need to leave something by your. Oh,
Setting myself on fire. Oh no!
but
What'd you do now?
look at his head.
Oh,
Set your what on fire?
I was thinking of the thing, and I was trying to get close, like the stupid bird could talk to me. I got too close.
too close to the fire. She burned.
She burns.
I do that a lot.
Flames.
Oh.
Flames outside her
I
face.
blame the bird.
You know, what's a little toasty between
Yeah.
coffee?
Oh,
Roasty.
Toasty's still good. Still good.
Still good? Can I fit through that? I mean,
Probably not.
oh, that's not
My
going to work.
body is still there.
Okay, we can leave it like that, though, at least. I added a door to your fence. Oh, no! My jumpy ledge is gone. I added a door to your fence, and I put spikes outside the door. So, would you like the troll's head, since that was your troll?
Say what?
Would you like the trophy, since that was your troll?
Nah.
Okay. Yay, first troll.
Woot woot.
So, now, why is... Okay, don't ask why. Why is a dangerous question? For, I want it back. We're swiftly running out of space.
No. How do I get out of here?
You can never leave.
Welcome to the Hotel California.
I've been there. It's that weird.
It is.
And I've been to the unofficial knockoff one, which is even scarier because it's in Eastern Europe.
There's an Eastern Europe one.
Yes.
Oh,
I stayed there.
you
I didn't want to.
are way braver. Oh, okay. That was not consensual. Kansas State.
No, that would be, you know, what's the line? I was the unfortunate victim of having a father with a lot of hope, not a lot of planning.
Okay, we're gonna take that out.
Can I use some of the supplies to get myself some better weapons? Because I still only have like a stone axe and
Oh yeah. Oh, you can at least make yourself flint stuff if you want. If you want, make a pick, and then go work on
I grabbed
copper.
an antler pick.
Okay. because we're processing the copper right now. There's here. Let me go make this real quick. It's two sticky skins.
This pig is broken and doesn't understand how to move south. It's just doing donuts. Why is this pig just doing donuts? Go down the chute. Join the other piggies. I will turn you into sausage if you don't go.
How is that not even?
Why will you not go the other way?
I like this corner. This corner is nice.
Oh no, you understand. I have built a maze to get him this far.
It's gonna be a mess in here for a minute.
Oh man.
Come on, dum piggy. Come on.
That's what that needs.
Stop it.
I need this. I need this.
It's like a personal mission.
You have more patience than I do.
It's more stubbornness than anything
Okay.
else.
I'm gonna put
You
these
have more
outside.
stubbornness than I do.
You still just look, Piggy. Have a knife, and you just asked me to use it.
Yep. Turn them into meat. As long as there's enough to breed more. If you don't have to get them all. They're not Pokemon. We can eat some. It'll be all right. To answer your question, Carrie, ish. There's some stuff in there for making and upgrading, and then we just need to dig more copper and process it. Do you have leather armor, Carrie?
Did we lose Carrie again?
I think we lost Carrie again. No, she is not in the. She is not here right now. You are
Carrie's not here,
talking
man.
to a ghost.
Okay.
Mr. Spence is here. Hello.
Hello.
Mr. Spence ate so much meat today.
Good job.
Where you been at?
They were on an adventure today. I remember that much from Coffee
Oh,
Buddy.
that's right. This is vacation week, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. This is vacation week.
Fogo de Chao is where they went. I believe that's a restaurant. Should be a let me see.
All meat restaurant. I mean, I guess technically, like Burger King is. No, that isn't all meat. Never mind.
If it's what I'm thinking of, it's a Brazilian steakhouse. Yeah, it's a Brazilian steakhouse reverse buffet where they bring the food to you.
Oh, those are
So,
so nice.
did they actually do the black steak?
Hello, Carrie. Welcome back.
Well, I am sad that Carrie is having so many computer problems. I'm rather enjoying Brian talking to the spirit of Carrie through the weird seance that he's been holding.
Yeah, I was trying to answer your question, Carrie, as best as my brain would let me process it and answer it. And the answer was yes. There's some stuff there. I asked if you needed leather armor because I had some leather armor. I just put it into the box. And technically, the rule is if you're mining copper, you get first dibs on bronze stuff. So if you're in so Tom actually gets first dibs on that. And then
I will go
That's
get
right.
some more copies.
yeah, right now we need mining.
Where which
I mean, don't.
one
mining
goes
in
to like
T-Temp.
forest?
T-Temp will take you right to where Tom is mining at.
Okay.
Mr. Spence wants to know what you were asking. Did they do what to the steak, Brian?
Oh, I was asking if they did the oh no, that's Venezuelan. Never mind. Black steak. It's basically it's like a slow cook, a long slow cook on a steak in peppers and onions. But it's all the peppers and onions are so caramelized. Everything is kind of it's almost like a black sauce.
Gotcha.
It's actually quite delicious, but I think it's Venezuelan black steak, not Brazilian. I mean,
So Spence says, so many strange men bringing me meat today, and it was so luscious. And Mr. Spence says, they did not respect the red light, green light system. And Mr. Spence also says, that sounds amazing.
Yeah. It's a kind of sweet dish because of all that caramelization that happens. Makes it a little sweet, very rich, very decadent. I've fixed it a couple times for parties.
I'm going to let Carrie let herself in. Because...
Okay. Charlie, I've planted some seed carrots.
I'm nowhere near a chicken coop yet. I'm still working on the pigs and the house because somebody was incapable of doing pigs.
Yeah,
you're right.
I wasn't incapable of doing pigs. I was leveling that hill like I thought I was supposed to do.
No, that's not what you were supposed to do.
Mr. Spence says, we had red light up a lot and still got offered meat right in our faces.
Yeah, a lot of servers aren't always very good at the whole color recognition. I sometimes wonder if some of them are colorblind.
Colorblind.
Mr. Spence says they're meat swords. They're meat swords. I don't.
Well, that's what it's served on.
Oh yeah, but I didn't know what that was related to, other than like which comment it was related to. I'm overthinking it, of course, because that's what I do.
Welcome to the name of my new podcast, The Overthinking Hour, where everyone just sits around and overthinks. Usually very simple things. How to pour water.
Oh, and Mr. Spence says, and getting Megan to say all this out loud. Very, very, very funny, guys. Oh, Carrie, I was gonna say if you need help getting onto the stream, just shake your head, but your video isn't up anymore, so I can't.
I haven't ran that one yet. Let's see. Let's destroy that. Let's beat. Okay. Onward. Look at you, little shaman.
Whoa, he's a good swimmer.
Yeah, he's pretty fast, isn't he? He got me all right. I have even faster killing methods now. I think I already grabbed the bones. Yeah, I grabbed the bones. Ooh.
Ooh, that was a 1-star.
Yeah, blocked his shot. He tried to sneak up on me. Sometimes mining tin is dangerous.
Well, any mining at night
Wait.
is dangerous.
Wait, I hear it. Where is it? I thought I heard it.
Look, I'm not going to let you cut me off because I need to get this to sink in.
Okay,
Any
get it.
mining at night is dangerous. When we're not far from the plains, maybe don't start mining tin.
Yeah, right? That was the other dumb I did. I mined tin really close to the plains.
And a whole party of felons came running out.
Yeah, because things, they set it up so when you start swinging that pick, things in a pretty broad distance will come to check out the noise. Like just there, I thought I heard the thunderous footsteps of a troll. Apparently, I was hallucinating. Yep, that's a bird.
Mr. Spence says the picana steak and
Yep.
the lamb was probably the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, pecan is usually the best, one of their best ones.
Actually, we need that wood. I need to stop and get that. Ooh,
Spence
shit.
says we also impulsively spent a lot of money in perfectly dorky ways.
Oh, you have
Good.
to. It's vacation.
Ooh, a boat in the water that is drowned.
Yeah, right. That is part of the trip. The trap, isn't it?
Spence
Whenever
says
I
we
hear Megan
found.
get excited.
Spence says we found a yarn shop about 2 miles from the restaurant, which was right around the corner from a comic book shop. Mr. Spence says got a Studio Ghibli poster.
Nice.
Sounds delightful.
That was a stone, wasn't it?
Spence says then we went and hit up a St. Vincent de Paul store and got some cute baby clothes, a cake pan for my collection, and some books. Ooh. Tell me about this cake pan, though. Like, what design was on the cake pan? And then on the way back, we had to stop and drop off one of Josh's typewriters with a repair guy. Ooh, it's sad that it needs to be repaired, but I love typewriters. What kind of typewriter was it? Curiosity.
My brain just instantly goes to the only scene it knows in a movie of typewriter repair, which was the movie Delirious with John Candy.
Oh my.
Oh, yeah.
And flying little springs.
I've not thought about Delirious in a while.
I
And
don't think
I mean, is
there's-
that not a dream / cautionary tale for writers?
yes.
Okay. I don't think there's. If there's more treasure, I won't know until later. When I actually have the thing for finding treasure.
Yeah.
But I did get a ruby.
Woo!
It's at 10 pearls.
Ruby, 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 rubies. Okay.
Don't stop now.
This is how you figure out somebody's age, is ask them, what band did you hear in your head singing that song?
Oh, man.
Okay.
Because depending on your
Managed to put
age,
myself on screen.
that song has been covered a lot. So depending on your age, you will probably have to say a different band.
Well, mine is based on my parents listening, not my own listening. So, and my dad likes, British punk kind of music. I mean, Snuff is his favorite band. But, Spence says it was a new purchase for him, so he's investing in it, especially since he didn't get mugged getting this one, LOL. But it was surprisingly sketchy because the dude works out of his house, but he had us drop it off in a store that he works with, which was allegedly an unrelated repair shop, but turned out to be a video game store. The journey that those two little messages took us on cracked me up.
Yeah, I'm just like,
there.
Like, I know my brain isn't quite 100% functional, but
Mr. Spence says, "Oh, Megan and Charlie, look up the song Saddy Daddy-O because we need to listen to it apparently." And Spence says, "So we got some stickers and a video game for the Pizza Demon." Oh, that's fun.
I used my wizard powers to resolve that conflict. Oh my.
Oh. Is it by Artemis Wolls? Wolls? I don't know how to pronounce the last name. Oh, this is kind of catchy, though, if this is the song you are referring to. Oh, Kat says, "Oh, I should probably say hi. I've been here a while." Mr. Spence says, "Like, I listened to it in the car. It's a bop and a mood." It is, if this is the song. I will send a link so you can, I'll put it in the Discord for you.
Thank you. Yeah, especially given how I've been lately, I don't trust that I'm going to remember to do anything.
And yes, it is Artemis. So I found the right song.
And that right there is a perfect example of everything I was saying.
What?
Can somebody find me and bring me stuff for a portal? Because
You don't
I
need
need to
stuff for
run back
portal.
and repair my axe.
Build a portal.
I haven't accessed those items.
Yeah.
Oh.
You did not hand anyone else the Surtling cores, Brian.
Yeah.
They're right in the box, in the stone box where I said I
I
put
didn't
them.
think to check them, to look at, to like pick them up before I went off on my wanderings. I was focused on upgrading my weapons, and
Are you a T-temp?
I am. Well, I took
She's
T-Temp, and then I found my own copper deposit. And my
out in the
axe.
wild.
You're out at this one. I could have told you that was a. Okay.
Brian, nobody wants your snark right now. just help the lady.
Spence says, to be clear, Josh wasn't successfully mugged. The teenager who tried rolled like a 2 on his bluff, and Josh rolled a 20 on his intimidation, so the kid ran away almost crying.
That's kind of funny.
Oh no!
That's hilarious. That's a
Mr.
good way to-
Spence says, thanks
Appreciate it.
Shorts and Reels because it knows I'm like I am and kept pushing that song at me.
All right.
Mr.
Time to fill
Spence
in the
says,
holes.
listen, Carrie has a hard enough time getting the game working, let alone setting up a portal.
I mean,
Thank you,
it's
Noah.
true.
Yeah,
It's true.
it's true.
Ooh. The dark side. Ooh, and it started raining.
Of course it did. Since we can put the fire out. Unfortunately for him,
I could shelter
got
a
it.
little bit.
I took it out before he could, before a bunch spawned. I'm on my way. It's just a moment because I found a thing that we need to take care of, that need to be taken care of.
Yeah, I didn't come out here nearly well stocked enough with stuff, but
That was also because we don't have the, we haven't found. I think it's turnips that we need before we can put the table down. So we don't, or something. I think we're missing something
Beets?
for a cartography table, or maybe we can build it now. Nope. Yes. Okay. Well, last week we were missing the stuff for the cartography table, and so I was marking on my map and then pinging on my map to let people know where the copper deposits were. This one has a portal to it. Huh. Hey, Carrie,
huh?
did you start? Oh, this is a dungeon. I didn't realize that was still.
I'm also
a
kind of
portal to it.
stuck down here, I think.
Yeah, I'm heading. Sorry, distracted. Back on target.
And
So
for-
it was a closer portal I could have taken to get to you.
Oh, and Mr. Spence said, I'll be right back. I have to listen to the song again.
There you are.
On a bright note to everybody who didn't get the announcement, Brian's sleep studies on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yay!
Okay. Carrie, I'm gonna put you down a portal, the blank portal. I think you.
Okay.
I think we made a C temp for you. I don't recall.
Why is everything
But
down?
you can go back and grab a core. Actually, I'm gonna head back with you, and
Pat and
Down the
Spence say,
cartography
yay!
table. so this way I can share the map. We can all share a map.
Picked up the Surtling core, but it did not.
Certain core and fine wood.
Yeah, you
I
gotta.
haven't picked up fine wood yet.
Yeah, so
Fine
you gotta
wood
have
should be
those.
in, yeah, the wood box. I don't know where to put
There
this
we go.
coffee table at.
Spence says, no more slowly suffocating Brian.
There we go.
Trophy wood.
Hi, Eugen.
Yeah, for everybody who was at the Chicago trip,
Vice
I'm sure
President.
you share in my
Okay.
elation over
I
this.
updated the cartography table. Yeah, sorry, Charlie. Yeah, apparently I was making all kinds of scary bad noises.
It's not the scary noises that you make, it's when they stop.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was making loud noises and then getting really quiet and scaring everybody
Yeah, that's when we got nervous.
in
Yeah.
my silence. Okay, so I'm in
There
the
we go.
burial chamber.
Where
Ooh, spooky
where are the
dungeon
cores?
in the stone
Stone.
box.
Oh,
Look
in
for
the stone
stone.
box. Okay.
Cat says probably help his brain as well because lack of oxygen is no good for brain.
Yeah, I do dumb things because of lack of oxygen.
Yes.
Yes, like that sentence. That just all of that right there. Boy, English good today. Yeah. Hey, look, more
Oh my
cores.
god, I didn't do what I was supposed to do. I
That's right. I
went back
started
to
the.
repair my weapon.
Don't forget to pick up
And I
some
didn't
fine
bring
wood
my
as well,
weapon.
so you'll have the ability to make portals.
And don't forget to update your map on the cartography table.
Mhm.
It's now outside in the yard next to other
And don't
stuff.
forget to touch your toes, jump 3 times, and say yippee-ki-yay.
And don't forget to breathe. And don't forget to tip your
Oh,
wait
my
staff.
breakfast gets you said.
We'll be here all night, folks.
All
Spence
right.
says Brian's brain means air. And then Mr. Spence says sentence, yeah, we can call it that.
I think there was a subject in there.
No,
Was it a string of adjectives?
it I'm not sure it was entirely in English. It's fine.
Okay, what am I doing?
I'm gonna make myself some fire arrows.
Okay, I don't think I have anything.
There was only one core, so
Oh, there's a cart out back for.
You
Yeah,
only, need
here's
to
another
hold,
core.
you only need to hold it so you get the pattern
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah,
oh
remember
right.
to
Pick up
I
some,
keep forgetting that.
Yeah,
so go pick up
You're-
some fine wood as well, so you'll have the full.
you're a
And
You're a
wizard.
wizard, Harry.
Yeah, you're a wizard, Carrie.
All right, then I'll just make myself some weapons then and put everything else back. I'm making fire arrows because I ran out of arrows.
Mr. Spence says, as a fellow person who makes food, there is no need for subjects, just grunts and grumbles.
Exactly. String of adjectives is perfectly acceptable means of communication, along with gestures.
I mean, while I do love you very, very much, I will say that if I had known us getting together meant my life was going to be surrounded by chefs, I may have made other decisions.
Cat
Understand.
says, do not encourage him.
That's why you pretended to be a law student for so long.
Yep.
Mr. Spence says, I heard that sigh, Charlie.
Yeah, Hello, you're able to put 21 items into a 20 slot capacity. Overcharge! Because you wonder why these things break.
I mean, I feel like the missing definition for chef is somebody who has been hungry and said never again.
Yep.
I've always felt that a chef is somebody who knows in their heart of hearts they're a heroin addict and has decided to take it out on food and waiters.
I mean, plausible.
If they wouldn't be creatures from the past, they wouldn't have deserved it.
Burial chambers.
Yeah. For real. Oh, look. Look, you missed. Whoop, missed again. The hammer. It's just smash stuff. There really isn't a trick. Fight the big hammer. Oh, that's not a door. Actually, there is a timing trick to it. If you get it just right.
Okay, I have Bauhaus in my ears. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Peter Murphy will take all my pain and make me look at it and realize that it doesn't really matter.
Like I peek around the corner. Yeah.
Mr. Spence says, I know I'm an addict, but I gave up the high dose caffeine. Don't call me out.
I'm just saying, I've known enough that just I even know one who's very good at what he does who just likes to comment.
Skeleton.
You should be happy. I could be doing crack right now.
Yeah. It's usually his reply. You should be happy. It could be cool.
Yeah.
I was surprised to find out. Apparently, Ozempic, one of its side effects is leading into some new research. Makes people less interested in illegal substances.
I heard that. And then felt like it was all a scam because I feel like they're trying to figure out every way they can get everyone to have a prescription to Ozempic.
Well, apparently this is from the people who are taking it. It was the origin. It's like they're like, I don't have an interest. What's going on? And I think it's because, but I'm not surprised since a lot of addictive behavior it's going to be the same of what people who are overeating are also going to be having, because you're essentially trying to get, you're compensating for not enough dopamine and serotonin. But this will give you enough.
Mr. Spence says, and I never did anything hard.
Just hard cheese.
I was just, you're so much nicer than I am, Tom. And much more Demi.
Yeah. I was going to be like, that's what he said.
Yeah. Sure, honey. Keep telling yourself that.
Hey, you got
party.
kinds of friends around the up here parts. Your little buddies. There we go. I'll put some entertainment down for them.
Reinforcing my little area here.
Oh yeah, no, I was gonna come borrow your portal, and I put a bunch of spike traps around the edge where I could reach. That guy right there fell in the hole. They have run so much they've popped the spike trap twice now. But apparently it's in such a good spot they just keep getting stabbed on it.
Alright, I need some light.
There is a Grey Dwarf Shaman slowly falling on your head. Huh.
Yeah, I just got poisoned.
Yeah, I got him. I've avenged you.
Revenged?
Avenged. She was poisoned first.
Mr. Spence said, grilled halloumi with honey.
Mm.
You're just being mean now? Is that what this is?
Okay, what do we got?
Mr. Spence says it was so good.
This box. This box. This one. And that, oh.
And I don't have room to be too mad about yummy food stories because I have talked Brian into nachos tonight. So
Yeah.
And yesterday you did, have that delicious bowl of ramen in
oh
front
my
of me.
goodness, I will never make that again. And it makes me a little bit sad. It was so good. I know that I will never have it again. And it's mainly because the way the flavors came together required a lot of accidents
Mm.
that I will not be able to replicate. Because one of the things that made it so good was how the hoisin played with everything else.
Mhm.
But I didn't add hoisin to it. It was just what was on the chashu.
Mm.
So I have no idea what the measurement is.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Like it was a wonderful dish and I'm very happy that I had it. It was delicious, but I'm also quite sad because I will never have it quite that good again. Like I can play around with it and maybe figure it out, but
Yeah.
also I did absolutely nothing to figure out exactly how much of the seasoning to put in. I mean, you saw me cook. It was just like,
Yeah.
I don't know, there's some
Let me
this in
just
there.
sprinkle
There's
this,
some
a little dash of this, dash of that.
Much of that.
And I was very happy with how it turned out, but oh man. And don't get me wrong, I will try to replicate it because it was very good. But
Yeah.
I added some copper to the smelter, and I keep
Excellent.
forgetting to go back and repair my stupid axe that lasts all of 30 seconds.
Well, if you've got enough copper, you can, enough copper.
I have
You can make a bronze pickaxe.
I also have a second.
Yeah, if you want.
Mr. Spence says it was so good, the grilled halloumi with honey, but also never again. I'm about cooked out for the week.
Yeah, I wiped out the copper to make my sword, so
I understand the preference
I am
for the priority.
replacing
Well,
that first.
I have a horn axe or whatever they're
Yeah, one of the antler ones.
antler ones.
Yeah,
If
that's what
you-
I have.
Yeah, but if you want, then you'll have two, and
Wasn't there one?
straight between them.
Isn't there a second one in the box? Because there should have been 3 in total, unless Tom's
I
using
took one out. I took one out of the box. Out of the
If you
armor.
come to the
Yes.
house that I am in, I put mine in the chest in the corner. If you want to, then you don't have to repair as often. You just trade between them.
Ooh, little party
That's
boy.
what I do on my game because I went back through the portal.
That's what I do on my game because it was just a great sound. A sound what needs to be mined for the ages.
Yeah.
Well, because I have mine set for the 3 times the resources. So when I killed Elk there, I got 3 pickaxes. And until I was able to upgrade to a copper one. Oh, that's my problem. I had it turned around the wrong way. Oops.
The portal?
Alrighty, BRB.
That'll do it.
Okay, this theory.
I am gonna
Oops, I'm on
BRB as
fire.
well.
They're on fire. I'm on fire. Everybody burns. Woohoo! I want to build a little battle platform because there's trouble right around the corner there, and I'm going to get overrun if I'm not careful. See? Oh, and there's a stone thingy too. Okay. Come on, hillside. There we go.
Wow, I've missed out on a lot of exploring.
What about exploring? Oh, come on.
I updated my map. I've missed out on a lot.
Uh,
Oh. Oh no. Made me miss. Okay, I'm gonna put more fires down in a minute. These little rock chuckers. Burn, baby, burn. Grey Dwarf Inferno. This is kind of how I deal with the swamp also now.
Kill it with fire.
Fire, a little oh yeah, fine. A little fire, a little some spikes. Oop, there he goes. But I can't burn, I kill the spikes. Like I said, it's kind of getting into an overrun situation, which is why I didn't want to be standing there messing with this until I could really get that taken care of, because that thing is spawning a lot of Grey Dwarves.
Leave it to the chef to weaponize cooking.
Oh yeah, I'm cooking some Grey Dwarves.
I mean, there's a lot of
glorious.
animes on weaponizing cooking.
Mr. Spence says Tot had a fever, had to wake her up to give her some baby Tylenol. She's not
Oh.
happy.
Aw.
Aww.
In fact, you could say she's pissed.
Oh yeah, probably does not like being woken up.
Adults don't
my.
like being woken up to get medicine when they're sick.
Look you. Fine, have spikes on your favorite spot. More spikes.
When I was in the hospital before I had Peanut, that was like, oh my God, that was such a pet peeve when they would wake me up in the middle of the night to do medication or whatever, and or check my vitals, and I'm like, and you wonder why I'm not getting any sleep.
I think there's one left. Nope, none left. There. Now you get to see all the loot left behind from my carnage.
Mr. Spence said, yeah, but she needed it.
Yeah.
Okay. That was. Oh man, there's so much I can't even carry it all. I have a nice platform for putting a portal down on. I guess I should put a wall on it. We'll make it nice. Since I'm probably going to have to go make 2 dumps.
There's something getting poofed above me. In the
Oh, I think there's a space. Yeah. You know you fought a lot of Grey Doors when you get over encumbered from trying to clean up your combat mess.
I like when Sean comes in here and like holds something up as if I'm supposed to know what that means.
So I have a new idea for how to handle the holes and stuff.
Yeah?
Digging. I'm just gonna leave the walls I build, and it's now a super fun site.
That's between you and Charlie. I'm not involved in that.
Look, there's no falling in holes.
Like
The
that's
troll's number one way to kill me is falling into the hole. If I can't fall in, then
okay. Like I said,
It's
that's
just foolish kids who go into gated areas like fools and go, "Why do I feel funny in this place?" Like, because it's super fun.
why does everything tickle on my insides?
I feel a worm in iniquity.
It's a little mushy. Still good. Still good.
Okay.
And oh wait, I need that number.
Mr. Spence said, "Oh, we will handle holes here."
Ah,
What is that? Is that? Oh wait, 223.
I kind of want to open a donut shop and have that be our slogan.
Oh, yeah. We handle holes here.
Yeah. It's just to see public reaction.
There
I mean, as you pretend that it's completely innocent.
Yeah, that's very important. So when people laugh and go, "Oh, I see," it's like, "What? I don't understand what he's
Yeah,
saying."
you have to get really confused, almost indignant about it. Like, what?
Like I don't understand. What's so funny about all this?
We do. Have you not tried our holes?
Yeah,
Like, really try to pull off the whole sweaty balls thing,
yeah.
but in real life.
Like you hold up the donut, and be like, "Look, just put the ring to your mouth. That's great."
For anyone who is too young to get that reference, I highly recommend that you look up SCH WWETTY Balls Saturday Night Live. They have all of the skits up, and they're amazing. It's a NPR parody skit where they're talking to an entrepreneur very quietly and softly in that NPR voice on the NPR mic about his wonderful sweaty balls. And it's so deadpan. It's I guess
Mr. Spence says, you can eat them out or you can eat them inside.
Yep.
Once I finish with this copper deposit, I can run around and do my wanderings along the coast for tin if you need me to. Oh, you're already on it. Never mind.
Oh yeah, Tinem, what are you doing? I mean, you're welcome to join. You'll probably want to hammer because we're also doing dungeon runs when we come across them.
Spence says,
So
oh,
the coast runs are coast runs, sort of.
Spence says, wow, that is a long ass silence. And then Mr. Spence says, silence, lol, to you can eat them out or you can eat them inside. We laughed. I laughed at least.
I laughed. Oh, I was trying not to say out loud the things I was thinking because we'll probably.
I got yelled at for Carrie demonetizing somebody else's stream. So
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. All her
Carrie's got a
foul
dirty mouth.
language.
yeah, Carrie and her dirty mouth.
I mean,
Dirty.
true, but I try to restrain myself on stream.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to behave.
YouTube didn't agree.
Hi, Peanut.
Well, my channel is not monetized. We are currently being streamed on a channel that is.
You all clever.
Mr. Spence says, Carrie demonetized a stream.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's true. It's funny.
It's funny is a thing.
Took us a while to figure out what it was.
It's true.
Because no one expects Carrie to be the one at fault. Her
Sorry
sweet
about that.
innocence.
She was supposed to grab it. She was having a tantrum and she threw it.
It's stuff like this. Her sweet innocence just gets in the way. You're just like, she's too innocent. She'd never be the troublemaker.
Hi.
Oh.
You're just giving away all your secrets.
Beautiful valley. No trolls.
Yes.
Well, I apparently just did a parenting oopsie because I did not check that Peanut grabbed her favorite toy and it was still in my car.
Oh,
So, parenting fail. Good night, sweetheart. I'll come rock you tomorrow, okay? Go with Daddy.
You know, I'm going to end up saying something demonetized one of these days because of my broken brain and my love of harassing Joe about certain things.
I mean, I'd worried more, except YouTube don't pay nothing, so it's like, I don't care. Good to know, though, for the future.
Mr. Spence says, I'm sending a pic of the Studio Ghibli poster to Megan and Charlie. I eagerly await the arrival in my Discord or wherever you're sending it.
I kind of do, but I'm just assuming that I will know when it's arrived because I will hear Megan say, "Ooh," and then I will check it.
Yeah, that sounds pretty accurate.
I have set my Megan alarm.
Should we
That was
take bets on
different.
what kind of Studio Ghibli poster it is?
I launched myself out of the house.
How do you launch yourself out of the house?
I don't know, but I then slid down the roof. It was weird.
Congratulations.
So I'm sitting sideways on the roof now.
I have so many questions, but I don't want the answers to any of them, so I'm not asking.
That is amazing.
Maybe I tried to sit in a bed? I don't know.
I mean, that is where is there in the house a bed right there?
Yeah. Close enough. It's like maybe I accidentally triggered it
Maybe.
somehow.
I mean, yeah. That's
Ah,
funny. Oh my
too much
gosh, you're
fire.
on fire.
Too much fire. Too
You
much
have
fire.
no health. Eat something. Spence says yes, take bets.
I'm feeling like it's either going to be something with no face or something from Howl's Moving Castle.
That
don't
was
know why.
Howl's that was
Yep,
the
that's
one
it.
that initially
Again,
came
it's
to
bothered
mind.
me.
Yep, when I tried to do a little, it's definitely a
Ooh.
sim move.
So if we're truly brothers, and if we're definitely siblings from other ribs, then it's going to be something Princess Mononoke.
Trap
Oh, it's
portals.
like that.
It has arrived, so it is. I
It's
guess
like
we're
all
all
of it.
right.
Technically, yeah, because it's.
Yes. Oh, I love it.
It's in all of the above.
I could stare at
It
that
is all
for
of the
like
above.
hours.
Yeah.
I love Totoro.
It even has Porco Roscoe in the background.
Oh, wow. It literally is.
That's really cool.
Took me a minute to remember. Oh no, that's not my portal.
Whoa, who's flying?
The life
So,
lesson that I have learned from both Hayao Miyazaki and Walt Disney is if you want to make delight fully innocent and beautiful entertainment, you need to be a monster and a little bit of a sociopath. Probably not the lesson I should take away from things, but the more I find out about both those men,
I mean, look, I'm apparently the only person who noticed how insane. What was it? Of the Wind.
oh, Nausicaa.
Yeah, how crazy that one was. You're like, oh, it's so sweet, and like, what are you talking about? There's a lot wrong with that movie. And I'm not talking about the very strong environmental message.
Did the map make sense, Tom and Carrie, where the other, or Carrie's already working on the copper spot, but
Yeah, roughly.
okay. They just did the dots and it said copper. I mean, I figured that's pretty self-explanatory. And mark out these 2 towers, and I've got another dungeon
Come
to
on,
run.
don't freeze on me.
It's got a character whose name I can't pronounce, says Mr. Spence. Like, that's how far they went to this particular character. And then to follow that up, he sent a sword with Princess Mononoke that said no cuts to Disney. It's like a literal sword.
I hear you. Unpronounceable character. All I think is because I was talking to someone recently about a Finnish, and it's like thinking, there's like, oh, I can teach you how to speak Finnish. I'm like, oh, bless you. You are in a lot of denial. I don't even know some of those phonemes, what they are. I just know I heard something that's a sound I can't say.
Yeah, one of the biggest headaches I've had lately is there's a YouTuber I've been watching a lot lately, and she is in the Netherlands, and periodically will say stuff in Dutch, and my brain, which knows German, starts injuring itself trying to translate this language it does not know.
Mr. Spence says, I almost wish there was a secret Lupin in this poster.
Another one. Come on, guys, I'm just trying to mark the map. I'm king of this hill. Not you.
Mr. Spence says, because a lot of people don't connect those dots.
I love Lupin. I've been very surprised how much I actually end up enjoying that.
Enjoying which?
Lupin the Third.
Ah,
the cartoon.
I have feelings about it. I enjoyed it, but there's something about it that like hits my brain in a weird way.
It is completely ridiculous as well.
It's something that only ever happens with anime. Like, I think they don't always try to make sense out of everything, but I think that for some reason that part of my brain gets activated with anime sometimes.
What the hell was that?
That was Carrie.
I'm hoping that was somebody exhaling.
Yeah, I was like, that was an interesting exhale, I'm hoping.
It's the
It's me trying not
expletive.
to continue my litany of profanities that I let out when I got disconnected from the game.
It's a stealth expletive.
Mr. Spence says Lupin the Third was absurd.
Yeah, but it always is. Like, that's the fun of Lupin the Third.
So my current debate, because of, again, my brain not doing well with certain anime properties, I never liked One Piece. But I've heard very good things about the live action version of it. And shockingly enough, good things from fans of the anime and the manga. And I am debating whether or not to try it.
Mr. Spence says, name of my band, Stealth Expletive. Oh, did Carrie disconnect again and reconnect? Yep. We'll see if...
I know, I have a feeling that if I ever did try to start a, like, band, I would call it something like Carrie Says Fuck.
Mr. Spence says, if you try it, I will.
Like I said, I really did not enjoy the anime. I never tried to read the manga, but the trailers look interesting. And I do rather enjoy all of the confusion that it apparently being good has caused.
I am curious to see how much they speed it up compared to the manga and anime. Because I mean, right now, I think the manga's at like what 1,200 or something. At least, or maybe the anime is at 1,200 or something. Like, it's so far from the live action that's like people will barely recognize them.
Yeah.
It's not quite my favorite thing on the internet right now because that's watching all of the reaction videos to the guy who freaked out about pronouns. Especially Dead Domain did a live stream where she watched through their live stream, and the most like, well, bound to happen part of the whole story is the actual part of the game that caused him to have the freak out was three cis female characters talking to each other.
You know, if you're uncomfortable with a Bechtel situation,
That's what set him off.
oh yeah, here's something weird we realized. What's it called? Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein, passes the Bechtel test.
Wow.
That's how it's not difficult or anything.
Wow, that's special.
Mr. Spence says, well, it looks like they get to Buggy, at least in the Netflix version, so sped up a lot for the
Yeah.
One Piece.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people aren't interested in staying that far behind that long. I mean, but I mean, everyone actually looks pretty good. Although I think they substituted Usopp's chin for his nose for the longest facial feature of the actor. Or at least the most pronounced feature.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Spence, this song is so catchy. I am so mad at you.
It's what he does.
Yep.
If it's not music, it's a video game. Like, honestly, I want to start my own version of QVC that's just Noah sells stuff.
Mr. Spence says good.
Oh, good. This copper ore is actually deposited as a full placer instead of just being little nuggets straight about.
Spence says he is evil like that.
I mean, we all have to get our joy somewhere.
Oh, now there's 2 carries.
She's multiplied.
Now there's just 1.
Oh.
They absorbed into each other, so.
Yeah, she's doing the whole zygote thing, isn't she?
I would say, is she doing unholy magics again?
Mr. Spence says, seen that crab game yet, Charlie?
Yeah.
I have very carefully not loaded your screen every time I've been in Discord because I do not have money for a game right now.
Mr. Spence says, or Wizard with a Gun, which comes out October 17th, and the characters look like Vivi.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm looting a dungeon, doing my little money dance.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay. I was starting to worry about you a little bit there. I mean, it doesn't help that I'm listening to The Human Fly right now, but
You saying Brian doesn't normally have mini strokes?
See all these rubies?
With all your congestion, it did sound pretty
Little,
pretty amusing.
yeah. Oh yeah, Elder.
Ooh,
Whew.
cross the ocean.
Okay, north. We got to go north. Cross the Undar seas.
Good Lord, this is a big copper deposit.
Yay! Well, we need lots of copper.
Mr. Spence says, oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Mr. Spence says, I'm on the Lexapro and I might just take a trip.
I mean, there's something fun to watch One Piece on.
Oh, those things are tough. That was spooky.
Oh, well.
Okay, back to hammer time.
That connected quickly.
There's
Yeah, the guests are have a lot of resistance to being smashed, so the hammer does nothing to them. I mean, it kind of makes sense. You're trying to crush a ghost.
Yay, you're back.
I came and went a few times.
Yes.
That's what he said. Sorry.
Brian,
God,
anger forth.
I mean, some of the audience appreciates the bad jokes. So.
I mean, yes, dear, in your mind.
Yep.
Hi ho, it's off to work we're going.
My grandfather
Really?
actually worked on that film.
Ah, I burned.
Oh, no.
I'm like, hey, I'm willing to trade anybody if they want me to go do mining instead. But I don't think anybody wanted to run dungeons for some reason. I wouldn't know.
Well, I mean, I could go do it, and
I
then we
have
can just
one
keep
task,
the
it's working.
banner running.
Yeah. Tom dies.
Brian caused Tom to die.
Yeah, Brian caused Tom dies. Yeah, because you're like, I'm only in this hole because Brian made me go down here. Wow. That's also what he said. There you go. I said it. I'm sorry. I'm a bad person.
Stop. Just stop. Okay.
It's like I'm in high school over. Well, let's be honest, middle school all over again.
Middle school, yeah.
This was my middle school gym experience.
This is my life. Just
Oh,
bear that
no.
in mind.
Not another Carrie. Poor Carrie.
Like,
This is a
I'm
reminder.
okay.
She has a Kofi.
Every day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any
Kofi.com
extra change you've
/
got, send it that way.
Kofi.com/Carrie H. Author. Definitely help her out. The world's
Mr.
saddest
Spence
color.
says that's what she said.
It's spreading now.
Oh no, it's really gross, but you know.
Brian.
Oh my. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's what water's for.
No.
Stop.
All of
Many of us
you
know that
are
one.
going to hell. That's all I gotta say. Every single one of you.
Oh yeah.
I'm a sweet innocent who's never done anything wrong in their life, and you're subjecting me to this.
Mr. Spence says, I already had it.
It's full of meat. It's got electrolytes. It's what plants crave.
You know, I don't think those pearls were part of their system.
Spence says, Noah spent a lot of time outside in the sunshine and people today. He's like drunk on vitamin D.
That's what he said.
Oh, there you
How many times have we heard that line at the club?
go. Oh yeah.
Mr. Spence says, thank you, Mike Judge, for Crocs.
They were supposed to be something no one would really wear. Not the future.
Oh, that today I saw, you know how they have those things that you can stick onto the Crocs to like decorate them and whatnot.
Okay.
No,
Well,
I
they're-
did not.
Well, they have like
Charms.
charms, yeah. And so the charms that I saw were for specifically for like lime green Crocs, and it was Shrek's ears and nose, and you could attach them to the Crocs and basically have Shrek on your feet.
Oh god.
That's kind of what I said.
It's choice.
Spence says, "Ow, chicka, wow, wow."
You know, maybe it is time to write another story about the end of the world.
What else do I need? Come on.
I imagine there will be a few of those plot lines in when we get our collab going.
And it's technically not my fault. You're making me do it. Loopholes.
Mr. Spence says, so the story is Crocs were about to go out of business. Mike Judge needed a cheap thing that looked futuristic but too dumb to be for the future and almost single-handedly saved the company from bankruptcy.
Yep. Because who would ever wear those things? Like that was actually what the costume designer said. It was like they were looking for something footwear that no one would ever willingly wear, but it was just the dumbest looking thing in the world. And they're like, oh look, no one's heard of these. Perfect. Who would ever want to wear this?
Oh, I have a thought, but I'm not going to say it because I know in case the developers see it, they'd be like, that is a good idea. And so I'm just going to not. I have a good idea, but I am not sharing it.
Oh, you're learning.
comfortable shoes she's ever owned.
We only heard the last half of that sentence.
But it was spectacular.
What was the beginning half of the sentence?
I'll never know. Telling. You have to subscribe to the.
That's a Patreon only.
Yeah, that's a Patreon feature.
Or actually, I guess I should say it's a coffee exclusive.
Yeah, coffee.
If you're not
No.
subscribed over at coffee.com/Carrie H. Arthur, you will never know how that joke ended or actually began.
Joke story? I don't even know what it was.
Hey, if anybody wants fine wood for upgrading their bow, the oak trees grew in.
Oh, nice.
Carrie, are you there?
For now.
Woo!
And yes, Noah. She was able to stand at a Boy Scouts bake sale for 9 hours.
The
And just
question I
have like a
have
little
is she.
bestie. She is bitter
Oh.
that Crocs are the most comfortable shoes she has ever owned, and she swore she would never buy them because they're fugly.
Let me just say a quick thing that a podiatrist told me years ago. It's held true. There's nothing wrong with Crocs. But if you wear Crocs without the back strap, you are asking for a load of backache.
Mm.
You have to put the back strap on. That's the caveat about Crocs.
Mm.
Like I know very little about Crocs, and I've been very happy with that. But there are straps.
Only back straps.
Yep. There's a strap to keep your heel in. You do not want to. You should not walk around the world with Crocs like they're, house loafers.
We've got 2 Carries now.
That would be contrary to the wardrobe of the pajama people.
Now it's 1 Carry.
Okay.
Fascinating. I've got a copper deposit at the limits of the how deep I can.
Yeah,
This is gonna be weird.
like limbo. How low can you go?
Wow.
All terrain mode.
There it is. Oh. Haven't picked up the seed yet.
Mr.
I'm
Spence
not
says,
even-
yeah, the strap is all terrain mode.
If anyone comes at a T-temp, be careful of that first step. It's a doozy.
Excellent. I approve. The student is becoming the master in building.
And the master is becoming an OSHA violation.
This is why I make sure our construction crews are under 50 people.
I feel like becoming is,
Yeah,
not very accurate.
Tom,
that-
if you have food, you might want to eat it, it looks like. Let me
that
look.
denies the past tense.
Oh, you've got a little bit of health. You're fine. It looked smaller from the other screen. Back to Brian's. See what mischief he's going to get himself into.
Run
Mischief.
along.
Brian's innocent.
I'm looking at, yeah, I already finished out the dungeon. And now it's a copper. Looking to see if there's any more. Over here, dear. There he is. Mm-hmm. And leather.
Mr. Spence says OSHA is basically why Willy Wonka gave up his factory.
He said, "Here, kid, you own it all."
Yeah.
Despite his many protests otherwise, I feel like OSHA's the only reason my father is still alive. I've heard about some of the job sites he's been on.
I mean, to hear the British complain about health and safety. The British all have death wishes.
Okay, thank you for adding me.
You're welcome. I just saw your message.
I'm on my, had to join from my phone.
Oh, man.
Oh my.
Spence says OSHA is why most men are still alive.
Yeah.
That,
You know, too many people believe that ladders are for stacking in use.
Yeah, Brian, do you have a story that you would like to share with the class about that?
What, ladders stacking? All the time.
Like when you were building the deck and you fell so hard, I heard the crash from inside the house.
oh no.
Yeah, it was one of those ladders that you lean, and I was working on the roof
Alone.
alone, and I had leaned it, and I leaned forward. I was already up high, up at the top of the ladder, and I'm leaning forward, and eventually I leaned forward far enough. There wasn't enough mass pushing down at the bottom, so the bottom just slipped out, and the ladder flung out from underneath me,
Ooh.
and I was being held up by nothing. And because I have freakish atavistic graspers, I reached out and I did grab a hold of part of the tin roof, and I crinkled it, and then I fell because I don't have the arm strength to hold that much weight up in the air. Otherwise, I would have swung there like a monkey. But
Oh, man.
because of my obsession with learning certain tricks, like learning how to tumble when you fall and conditioning my brain, I was able to tumble. I was able to roll the ladder with my leg off to the side and tumble when I fell. So this way I fell on the deck and the ladder fell beside me. And so it was a lot of noise and it wasn't good, but I ended up all right. I
You
get yelled at.
survived.
I survived. I get yelled at, of course, understandably, because I should have had a second person out there with me. And now there's still a little crinkled spot in the roof. Every now and then I'll look up and see sunlight coming through and be like, "Ooh, I did that." This is also why I'm giving all jars to open. Hey, don't hit me with a rock. That's rude. There, see? Feel good, does it? And I'm hitting him with a sword. It's a little ruder than a rock, but yeah. Also, this is why A-frame ladders are better than those leaning ones.
Mhm.
Because if I had had an A-frame ladder, I would have still had support underneath it.
Does the forge need another upgrade to do a copper axe?
No,
No,
Oh, okay.
bronze axe. It's a bronze axe.
bronze axe.
Oh, that's probably why it wasn't even showing up in my list. Okay.
What?
Hold
Somebody
on.
put
Next time I go back, I'm going to check because it wasn't showing up in my list. I don't know if I'm missing something or.
You need, I think, like core wood and.
Oh, that's what I haven't. I didn't do the core wood.
Lord help me. Carrie, when you get back to the house, just touch all the wood.
Yeah. Just put it all in your hands.
Learn to feel. Be inspired. At least have your character be inspired.
Yeah. Don't forget to pick up the seeds and the
This
carrots.
is what you all have done to me.
What? Fine. If we're doing it this way, I'm doing it this way. I hit a patch of meadows. Ooh, this is curling up.
I'm at least able to stay. I've been staying in the game, and I had to switch to my phone to stay on the stream for more than 30 seconds.
This is the way.
Yeah, this is the way. Hello, Piggy. Whoop. And a bunny foo-foo running through the meadows. Chopping off the piggy heads. Yeah, I kind of didn't quite work that one out yet. Sounds better in the original Croatian.
You're old. Nobody gets that reference with me and those that I explained it to.
Everybody go watch Brain Candy. And then we can discuss. Oh no, it's going to roll away from me. Bye. I miss you. You were good. You were going to be nice, fine wood. Literally. Now you're ocean bound. Buen voyage. Have a nice journey. That was sad. I wanted that. Take it out on the sprayling.
It just kind of like sat down and like looked like, man, life is hard, and then poofed into out of existence.
I smacked him so hard he contemplated why. Like, you slapped so hard you just thought, why? What was the point of it all? Now can I do this and not drown? Oh, of course a bird's going to come along. Oh, jerk. that. Okay, move around. Ooh. Oh. There. There's no easy way to do this.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, let me put this away.
There's a grayling coming. There he is. Gray doors. Good. There, campfire. There, now I'm not cold and soon I'll not be wet. Oh, that's the wrong tool. Good work, buddy. You're trying. See, I chopped it down so I feel a responsibility to finish the job. Normally I would have just been like, c'est la vie, and leave it. But it's a pretty oak tree. And I've got a feeling that I'm the only one running around with a fine bow right now.
That does sound like something you would do.
Fernwood bow.
And being the only one that has one.
Yeah. Oh, that's deer. I want the deer. Come here.
I will be right back.
Okay. Oh, I missed. There we go. I found more black forest. All you do is go left.
Oh, we forgot how you built something. Go back, go over and check it out again.
Missed me. Dirt seeds. Woo. Ooh. Oh, that's just a big rock outcropping. Okay. Big rock. So
Where's the cat throwing?
that was a tennis ball.
Oh,
It's actually McGonagall, so we shouldn't get the loud meowing, but she likes to play catch with herself. And she's picking
she
up
does.
the ball, throwing it in the air and catching it, and then picking up the ball and throwing it in the air again and catching it.
Yeah, I was more concerned with what was being thrown.
Oh.
Because I have caught her throwing a lot of stuff.
I don't know. Yeah, I think they have a new hair tie because I forgot to put mine up last night.
Yeah, yours is on top of the dehumidifier.
I have
Oh,
a good pickaxe.
yay! Congratulations. And a sword, because you said you prioritized sword over pickaxe.
Yes, I did. I
Oh,
like
have
the
no
sword.
room in my inventory. I understand. They stab things nicely. They do make swarms of gray dwarves go boom.
I want to get a fake sword for my Ren Fair stuff. But I think that will be a next year upgrade. There's a few things on my list for next year. Oh, I'm apparently on the edge of meadows. Okay.
Where are you at?
I'm still at that copper deposit, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
must be bordering meadows because
Yeah, it is.
I just had a beech tree fall in.
Oh. I do need to find wood.
Don't make that assumption too hard because they also grow in both lands.
The map also says meadows.
Good.
And then I go 2 feet and it says Black Forest again.
Is that that island that we were talking about the other day that really tricked us hard? If it wasn't for the fact that I noticed that all of the trees had become beech trees, I might not have completely recognized that I had transitioned over into the plains.
Mm-hmm. Sneaky.
Because the trees got really thick, and then suddenly they were all the white ones.
Oh, where'd all the boar meat go?
I'm back.
I don't know. I've been building. I had to build your thing, and then I had to build my thing.
I haven't grabbed any more, just deer.
I made myself some food at the beginning. So once I'm done with the copper, I will go and replenish.
If the piggies have been moved, there should be. We need to plant a bigger garden, but there should be a stack of carrots unless they got used up. We could feed the piggies to get them to be more piggies to have more boar meat. Yeah, there's still 50 stack of carrots in there. And I have quite a lot of.
Yeah, I wasn't touching the carrots, but I did make myself a bunch of food.
Yeah. Now there is a garden tool hanging by the door, so
Saw that.
if you wish to make a patch and plant and harvest, then you can have as many carrots as you want. The nice thing is once you picked up a carrot and a carrot seed, you can then plant. You just plant however many after that. Which is quite handy. especially for gardening. Oh, I forgot to update the map. Don't. It's the cartography tables. Nope. I've found a couple more copper deposits from the adventures. I already cleared out the dungeons I've come across. I'm going to mark that off. Ooh, troll cave, come on. Give me a troll. Don't be a troll tease. Hey, I think I need to bring you with me
Why?
because you attract all the trolls. Like, I want to fight a troll. And the only troll I've
Oh,
gotten to
delicious
fight so
troll.
far is the one that tried to kill Tom. Well, kind of did kill Tom.
Hey, cool gamer.
Hey, cool gamer.
Hey, cool gamer.
I was wondering when you I had said hello to Cool Gamer a while ago, and
Oh,
uh
I'm a terrible person then. I missed that.
I
Yeah,
didn't
completely
hear it.
missed it,
I'm
too.
sorry.
I think
I'm
you
not
guys
gonna-
were just so absorbed in the
Or
mission
hyper
that
fixated.
yeah.
Yeah. Welcome
I had to finish Brian's
your life. Ooh, this is a. Oh no, it's a copper stone copper. Okay. I was like, it's a double copper spot.
But just come around to where I am, and maybe the trolls will come. I haven't had any yet, but I've
If you have a troll,
kind of
just
been
holler.
down in the pit right now. So
Yeah, well, if you get one thundering around the
And I
outside
mean,
of your pit,
is where Carrie is, and that's usually where
Yeah.
trolls are.
just holler. I will drop a portal and be there in the jip in a moment. Yeah, I better go get that. Okay, that's fair. There's a skeleton. Oh, that's why there's a skeleton in there. Dungeon. There's a skeleton. Shit. Carry thrust. Oh, we missed the deer. Good sight lines out here. Hello, Webbit. This works on you too. Splat. Okay, let's do this. Little ladder. Put it right there. Put a lovely little cloud next to it. Crafting with Bob Ross. Okay. Look at the plate. Oh, fine. Oh, that's not my bell anymore. And a little hello for the neighbors. There. That's nice. I'm going to clear out my inventory. And then we could do a dungeon crawl. Yay.
Woo!
Dungeon crawl.
Death and destruction.
Yeah. We'll want some of that. Some of that. If we can't. Oh, never mind.
Alrighty. The exterior is done.
Yay! It's looking awesome.
Let's take a look. Hold on. Where's my mouse? There we go.
Ooh.
And just all the way down.
So soon it'll be moving day.
New pick pen.
Nice.
And this is my attempt at a replica of the Longhouse
That's cool.
That is gigantic.
from
Like,
Foot.
Yeah. No, it's going to be big because there's
Now,
There's
the
a lot
inside
there.
hasn't been finished off yet, but it has all three
Wow.
chambers with the small connecting rooms of the original.
Oh, nice.
oh, cool.
nice.
That is so cool.
So how did we want to break up the chambers
And
then?
each chamber has its own door.
Did you want to put the first chamber like a
I don't
kitchen chamber, or do you want to leave the kitchen and crafting together? Just thinking the one that's nearest to the pig pen and the chicken coop would be, you probably want your forge and kitchen in, unless you want those more separated.
I don't know. I'm just really excited.
Yeah,
I think it's
Looks
going to look
really
better
cool.
once we have access to iron tools and I can actually
yeah,
clean up the edges better.
yeah. But it still looks really cool.
Yeah, that looks really cool.
Because I was just thinking one of the ends might make, I mean, the middle could make sense too. Because I was thinking one end we could make more like a. Well, the reason I was thinking, what if we did the crafting in the middle? Because then out that door we could put the forge
Filters and stuff.
smelters and stuff, and then closer towards the middle, but on one end you could do the kitchen, and then on the end with the after that on the very end you could do like a big banquet or like table and chairs and stuff for people to sit at, like a fire, and then the opposite wing would be beds. Is there enough room for the portals above?
No,
Put them along the edge above?
no.
So it's one floor.
Yes.
Okay.
And the only thing I have not fully replicated in here is the rafter structure of the original. It's not completely what, but once we find tar and stuff, I might actually fix that. But the rafters were actually very intricately carved in the original.
Because we could leave the beds, individual beds back in the village part,
Yeah, I figured we'd all have our own houses.
and then have portals in there then. Or do you want to leave one and then have the portals somewhere else?
I can make you a portal house. You're really obsessing over that.
Well, no, I do want to know where they'll go, because right now they're just kind of randomly in the yard. They're not even in a house.
Yeah, that wasn't the initial goal.
No, initial goal was
The initial
the structure. Yeah. But now we have the exterior. I was thinking about how the interior layout what we might want to do with the interior layout. And I'm gonna go do this dungeon. I'll be back.
I'm happy with it.
It looks awesome. I kind of,
Especially with the mood lighting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the sun's going down. That looks amazing, Charlie.
That's what I was kind of thinking, like maybe have kitchen and crafting space in there, and like a portal to go back to the village or to the portal house, and then and keep it more open and looking really nice,
Yeah. I mean, I figured we'll figure it out uses and whatnot.
Yeah.
But like several of the things that I'm wanting to build, I don't.
Hey, you're gonna need stone and iron for, aren't you? So boils.
But
Yeah.
I'm doing more aesthetic things on the server.
Oh yeah.
So it's not that important to me whether or not these get used. Like,
Oh,
it'd
okay.
be nice if they did. But you know, that's not really what I'm thinking about while I'm putting things together. I'm just
No, I figured, like, I was definitely planning on using that long house. I think it looks great. I think I would love to put, like I said, all the various crafting tables in there and storage space, and um, have the kitchen in there because the chicken coop and the pigs could be right near there, near the one end, the kitchen end. We have the garden near the kitchen end because there's plenty of room for that, you know.
yeah. I just looked up the actual Viking buildings and saw this thing and was like,
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like that. That looks like that'll be a fun thing to make.
Whoa. We had a light behind that.
30-minute warning.
I was just about to say 33-minute warning because the I'm looking at the live time.
So, Ruby.
Alrighty, who's doing something exciting?
Hey, I'm in a dungeon. About to open a random door. At the ghast! Hit it with the hammer and run. There it goes.
I'm clearing a new space for a new
It's trying to shoot
copper
me.
mining.
It's hiding behind the door. Oogie boogie 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 boogie. Run! It's totally caught by the door again. Ow. It hit pretty hard. I mean, at least for this level of stuff. Some might find them ghastly.
There's something crashing up above. It doesn't sound like a troll, but there's trees coming down.
If trees are coming down, that's a troll. Or a fellow Viking. I mean, technically it could be.
I can't tell who's nearby.
I'm not that. Let's
Could be
see.
a stone
Yeah.
golem or
I'm not that far from
abomination from the swamp.
you. Sporting, right?
Yeah.
They would also do that.
Um,
But they're not nice.
Don't. Mm.
Well, she said tree crashing, and I'm listing the things that would do tree crashing, and the list just gets.
I'm
scarier
between
and scarier.
Meadows and Black Forest. I'm not around that other stuff.
The a soldier cicada would do that too. Yeah, that's like instant death. I know that even made me uncomfortable.
it's like there's some things you just don't even need to joke about, Brian.
Yeah, Tom, you are right. I think both our stomachs tightened a little on that one. Ooh, this is gonna be the scary guy. He's got a poison scepter.
Some people might say, "What's wrong with you, Brian?"
Everything. Yay! I got him without having to get hit by that thing. It's a plague skeleton. He carries a big poison scepter. And we all know where Benchesphere is. The Elder.
If there's an elder, where's the younger?
That's the brute.
You're not wrong.
Your bone pile. Bones. Do. This is why you always go to the right, because eventually you'll come to the exit and you know it's done. Yeah, I'm friendly. Wonder if I'd probably just run that. Look at this friendly guy. Yes, I leapt over him and stabbed him in the back.
Oh, that did not work.
Didn't quite clear him. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And sometimes you get the ride on his head, and then it confuses everybody. It's quite entertaining. Like this. Over here.
I'm gonna say, then it just looks plain weird.
Like that. Oops. That's on his head. Here, mount. Oh, I'm out of endurance. There we go. Where'd I go? Where did I go? I don't know. Whoop, there I am. Three-dwarf riding. Oh, that's not. I forgot I switched my bow. Just a bit outside.
And to the left.
Everybody mark your bingo card.
No, it was to the right.
Brian said the line. Everybody mark your bingo card.
You get to mark your bingo card. A tower. Uh-huh. Sure enough. There's dungeon. And then there's tower. I wanted to get to the tower because I think I'm going to put down a more permanent portal in this one because we don't have
Be perma.
pretty far up now. Cool.
Or would you name it Be More Perma?
No, this would be, I believe,
No. This is not the time for the game to freeze.
Oh.
Oh, we're almost to Elder. This would be north. Oh no, that waterway might. Well, it probably opens back up. This curls all the way over. I'm gonna call this. We'll call this North Tower.
Okay. Maybe. No!
Why must you be like this?
Perché? Perché?
Somebody is scratching at my front door.
Ah. 20 minutes to go. It's going to take me 20 minutes to log back in. So I guess I'm done for the night.
Oh.
Oh, well. Try again next week. I at least got to play.
Woo!
Had to join the
You
stream.
actually did pretty well for a while there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still need 700 people to buy one copy of my book, or 350 people to buy 2 copies. So I have 2 titles out.
Yeah. 350 people would just buy 350 copies of the book.
Doesn't even need to be a bestseller. Just
That would be way better than bestseller.
just a decent sized middle school that likes your books.
Yeah.
I figured with the just going off of the monies from Amazon, because I still haven't figured out how Ingram does their thing. 700 copies sold would get me enough to build a new computer based on what Josh spec'd out. And then some.
Make sure there's no bats in my belfry.
So you just need to go viral on TikTok and like sell your book there because you've got so many followers.
I've been trying to do that since November.
If only it were as easy as, talking about it.
Yes.
We still need to set up that marketing day where we all get together and plan our stuff.
Play the market.
All right, is it safe for me to join on the browser? We shall see. Because I'm also factoring in needing a new headset, because you've seen how mine is falling apart. It's held together on one side by electrical tape.
Mm.
All right, let's see if it's safe to join on the computer again. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Burial chambers.
The question is, whose burial chambers are you invading?
Hopefully not mine.
Thing is, at least with the backstory of this game, I have no remorse because at least the propaganda bulletins that Odin has placed everywhere has made these people very
Yeah.
And sympathetic, which is nice because this way then I don't feel guilty about looting their burial chambers and crushing undead that are wandering around in it, or stabbing the lost souls of the guests.
Ooh, 3.
Fruitful. Plus the hammer. Yeah. It hits the whole room. So
15-minute warning.
I'm gonna have to step it up and move a little faster.
Pedal to the metal.
Metal too.
my mind is so empty right now. I keep telling myself, you should talk, you should say something. And then the silence.
The sweet, sweet silence.
I was gonna say something about Buddhism and having your mind empty, but then the thought just kind of floated away from me. So I'm just telling you the gist of what I was gonna say. So
Oh, I know. Every time I get like this, I was like, okay, I need to hurry up and achieve Satori because I've got the empty mind. Like, I just need the 3 more qualities and I'm enlightened. Just 3 more.
You sound so American when you talk that way.
There's another cave, dungeon, burial chamber.
hello,
There it is.
Carrie.
Oh, you missed.
It was a struggle, but I did it.
Whoa.
So tonight is the night that we
What
get.
tonight? I mean, what?
My
Because we're going to talk about Bella Nachos.
You keep this up, and I'm just going to go super gay and be like, tonight is the night. It's the night for love. Together forever. It's never enough.
Yeah, that too.
And just saying that.
Smothered in cheese, it's never enough.
And if you ever need to know how much YouTube just does recommendations based on people's watch records, I was listening to Doll's book, and at the end it kind of reminded me of a Celine Dion song, so I put on What's her power ballad from the 80s?
My
Troll.
heart will go on.
Yes.
Troll.
No, that's 90s.
Oh yeah, that was the 90s. It's all
And
coming
the
back to me now.
Yeah. So after it played, guess what the next song it plays in response to that
Yeah.
song is?
I would do anything for love, but I can't do that. But I
Yep.
won't do that. They were written to go together.
Oh, were they?
They actually were. Both songs were written to to go back to back, but Meatloaf in one of his, I'm not the smartest person on earth, and haven't learned to just shut up and listen to Jim Steinman because he makes me money. Refused to record it until many, many years later, and now his version is the cover.
Because I always felt like they were, two conversation pieces about some toxic love relationships.
Like most really good Jim Steinman songs.
I mean, is there any other kind of popular love song?
Uh,
But it was nice to see that YouTube's like, oh yeah, if you're listening to this song by Celine Dion, obviously you want to listen to Meatloaf next.
I don't know. Love Song by The Cure is oddly not toxic. The relationship he was in when he wrote it was toxic,
yeah.
but he didn't know that yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say The Cure is like, it's right there with Sid and Nancy. Go on.
You said toxic love, and now I have Tim Curry in my head. Guess which film?
Legend. Rip the chin.
Oh
When you say
man,
toxic love, I just
Now
sat
you wanna
here and
watch it?
Cure singing.
Swoosh. Yay, I got to kill a
the
troll.
great frustration of my life is that Jim Steinman's classic that Bonnie Tyler made famous, Total Eclipse of the Heart, was originally a part of a rock opera about vampires that he wrote. Which, once you know that song really is different, like makes a lot more sense. Because it's the night of the embrace when.
Mm-hmm.
But the only version I've ever found, only recording I've ever found of the full opera, the full rock opera, is in German.
Ooh.
And can I say two things? One, Total Eclipse of the Heart sounds very different in German. Especially because they
I
picked a
remember,
very operatic, like Tarja Turunen type vocalist to deliver the song.
Maven of the Eventide did a video about that show. Apparently, it had a very short U.S. run. It bombed really bad.
Yeah, I want, I at least want the book. Like, give me the really bad demo version of nothing but Jim I can't sing, but somehow can write the best pop music in history Steinman tracks. I'll take it. I need to know. Like, I know what I know from the German version, but I don't know what had to be changed for translation because there are no awkward moments in the song. And the one song that I do know the words for, they did change the words to make it fit the rhyme scheme, but still be in German. So I don't know what the original still was, but
Oops, I'm on fire. I'm flaming.
it's about time.
Great position. Okay, let's do that. These guys. These and heathens? No. And these and heathens. Yay, I get a shirt.
Anyway, tonight is the night that we get to try and see if to try our kombucha to see if it's carbonated.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because it's
It's
2 to 5
testing
days. Yeah, it's 2 to 5 days to carbonate, and tonight is carbonation test 1.
We also did
Nice.
ginger beer bottled today.
So in 2 days, we will have ginger beer as well.
Soon it will be time to reveal ourselves to the Jedi.
All hail Fermentation Fest.
Woo!
Woo!
Jedi. Yay! I wear the skins of my enemies.
5-minute warning.
I'm
And I might as
almost,
well start to wrap up now since you're back at the house before you run off to do something crazy.
I could do a 5-minute dungeon. No, I'm not
No,
going to.
I want nachos.
I'm gonna clean up nachos. Don't worry.
I want
I've
nachos.
got a whole cart of crap I really need to, not crap, but stuff that I need to put away properly.
It's nacho night.
I want moving day.
Oh.
Rex Manning Day.
So I guess
I hear
next
you
week
so
is Rex Manning Day.
I hear he's so sexy. What?
So I guess next week is Rex Manning Day.
Yes, next week it's gotta be
You know, I
Rex.
wonder if I can get Midjourney to make a Rex Manning troll.
Oh god.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I may or may not be typing into Midjourney right now. Rex Manning, but a Viking.
Yeah, better be. Like,
I hope you share because I need to see these.
Well, I'm
yeah.
more curious about whether or not it knows who Rex Manning,
Who Rex Manning is?
Oh,
So
gosh.
one of the theories for one of the name suggestions for tonight was the Spice Girls Go Viking. And I did put that one in, and while it definitely did not make the Spice Girls, it did make several Viking girl groups.
It was pretty funny. It was quite entertaining.
So,
That's delightful.
I mean, yeah, it does sound fun.
and while it's still working on the Rex Manning one, just to be that person who talks about things that the audience can't see, I put the 4 block in the Discord conversation for the Spice Girls.
So we can all stare and laugh.
I love that. That's funny. That is delightful. I don't know which one I like more. I feel like the bottom right belongs on a CD cover or something. Like I feel like they're musicians and they just don't know it.
Right? Okay, so I'm a little upset about this, but Rex Manning as a Viking is Zach Wilde. Like, I had a moment of, did I forget what Rex Manning looks like? And looked up a picture because I was like, but it just made Zach Wilde. And I looked up a picture of Rex Manning, and then I flipped back over. Yeah, Rex Manning as a Viking is Zach Wilde.
You know,
That's-
just little coincidences in the world.
That's rather disturbing. I was not expecting that. There we go. It is Rex Manning as a Viking. I looked up pictures of the actor, and yeah, it's the actor who played him, but it's Zach Wilde. Like, so now we know where Black Label Society came from. Rex Manning got tired of the pop music and started a metal band after touring with Ozzy Osbourne for a little while. Who knew?
I mean, I would believe it for that character too.
Yeah, it does kind of work.
Yeah, upgrade. Okay. Do a block of 18. Yeah. I'll wait for iron.
I may have also done Rex Manning as a blue troll, and I'm still waiting on it.
Oh, I can't wait to see what it comes up with.
Ship has shipability. Oops, wrong part.
Oh, that's just nightmare fuel so far. Yeah, I'm not sharing these. People will have nightmares. What the hell?
Yeah, I'm really curious.
Oh gosh. I peeked around the corner. I couldn't help it. That is wow.
Yeah. The hell?
Is that Tom jumping around? Okay, good. It was thumping on the ground.
Though one of them oddly looks like Doc Brown from Back to the Future if you painted him blue.
Yeah.
And gave him pointy ears.
Doc Brown
for some reason.
That's hilarious.
And that one has like, are those swords coming out of its mouth? I don't know what's going on there. No, we're pretending that one never happened. That
No, it happened.
Down the memory hole with you. Alrighty. On that disturbing note, we will be back next week, and maybe sooner. Who knows? My life is weird. I have plans, but then. So don't forget to subscribe if you're on the CE Dorset channel. You can find links to all these people, hopefully below the video. If not, or if you want to go check out their Substacks in particular, you can head over to projectshadow.com where you should find all of them listed over there. As always, you can go to coffee.com/CarrieHAuthor and help Carrie get a new computer. Because, yeah, that's a thing.
Yes, please.
Nice dancing, Brian.
You're welcome. I thought it'd be appropriate for the outro. Well, I should have put myself up on the house. Let me go do this right.
Does anybody else have anything that they want to say before?
Not that I can think of, no. Have a good week. Enjoy your weekend. And hopefully next week will not be so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right? There we go.
There we go. There we are. Yep.
You should record
We could do the fun one. With the big mallet.
You should record 20, 30 minutes of that. 30 minutes.
Oh, just leave it as
make a timer.
There you go.
It's the dancing Brian.
When you get all the chickens done, I'll just have a whole bunch of chickens running around at my feet, and I'll just dance amongst the chickens. And the timer will be me with this giant mallet dancing, and just a whole mess of chickens. Especially ready to hatch, the hatchlings, the little cute yellow fluffy ones.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we might have to do that. Alrighty. Until next time, have fun, y'all. Bye.
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 Bye.